Hello everyone, and welcome to another Saikyo Jump flip through as we look at the latest chapter of Digimon Dreamers. So this is in the January edition of Saikyo Jump, so that's January 2022, because somehow we're already in 2022. And of course, this is where Chapter 3 of Digimon Dreamers is published. So continuing on from last month rather, we're going to be looking at what's happening in Ritsu and Pulsemon's story. So we have them eating a giant egg, and this chapter is called Asunoro Meat. So we have here Ritsu, and he's at the McDonald's, and he's ordering 2 hamburgers with a small fries, and he's saying he's hungry. But then we get the Mon Mon Digimon chant going on, and he is transported to the digital world by Koemon and Pulsemon. Ritsu says, "Hamburger," kind of screaming, and Pulsemon's like, "Ah, is that so? Is that a greeting in the human world?" And Patamon and Koemon immediately start saying hamburger to each other because they think it's a greeting. And Ritsu says, no, it's not a greeting. Then we have Pulsemon explaining about this special meat that they have in the village, or that there's something wonderful happening in the village, and we learn that it's produced by Tanemon, and it's complete, it's grown. We then learn that it's meat, and these are meat fields, and there's a little bit of information here that mainly what is grown in the digital world is meat. So we have these little meat plants grown by the Tanemon, which is similar to what we have in Digimon World, where the meat farms are grown by Tanemon, but in this version, they've got little stars on them. So they almost look a cross between like a Digi-Egg and meat. So they look a little bit different from typical meat. So Patamon's explaining that the meat and the produce that is grown here is grown by the Tanemon, and Pulsemon really wants to eat it. And he says it looks good, he's going to eat it quickly. But Tanemon tells him to wait because it's still cooking, and we have a very hungry looking boy of an Agumon, and I love him. And now it's ready, and Pulsemon's very happy, and he says it's delicious. And he's saying that this will surely make him evolve. Eating like this, it will make him evolve, and he's really hopeful, and that's how he thinks it is. And then we have Tanemon, who's kind of happy that he likes it, and she's saying that it's good, that it's delicious, and they make it in a special way, so she thinks it's delicious. And then we have Pulsemon saying it's the best, and Patamon also agrees that the Tanemon meat is delicious, and they all want to eat it. But Ritsu is a little hesitant because he doesn't really think it's for him. So look at his face. So Tanemon's explaining this is called the Asunaro. I'm going to be able to speak one day. Asunaro meat. Asunaro, because that's the town name. And that's what they call it. And then he's like, okay, I understand. That's what I'll call it. And we have Ritsu still kind of a little bit hesitant about it, but Pulsemon invites him to try it. And he says it's delicious. And they share it. And then I just love the art in this. And then we have Tanemon saying that if the meat is eaten, maybe it'll be able to make them evolve. And then they immediately gorge themselves. And then they say that they're full. And Tanemon tells them not to sleep. And then, excitingly, we have Koemon, who I'm very excited to see. And Koemon's kind of being transported by 2 Pico Devimon, so that's interesting. and he's telling Ogremon that the Asunaro meet has been completed. And then meanwhile we have both Ritsu and Pulsemon kind of dreaming and saying that the Tanimon meet is the best. And I don't know, that's kind of the end. And I guess we have plot now. And it even says here, we have a villain that's rearing his face. And so that's exciting. And yeah, unfortunately that's the end. What I've noticed is that these chapters feel super, super quick. And I kind of want more every single month. But yeah, that was just a quick flip through and rough translation of the overall plot that's going on in Digimon Dreamers. It seems that we're going to actually have plot soon, which is cool. And of course we did also get the goodies that we always get with our magazines, but no Digimon this time. Just a bunch of Demon Slayer stuff and a Dragon Ball card. And Demon Slayer seems to be the big thing in Saikyo Jump at the moment. So that's kind of cool. Maybe I'll read that sometimes. I'm kind of like at episode 10 of Demon Slayer, and I'll finish the anime before I get into any of the spin-off manga, because it's like, as far as I'm aware, it's one of those chibi ones where they have giant heads, and it's kind of like a side story, not necessarily canon, and they've all got big heads. And that seems to happen for a lot of anime for some reason. They get their Saikyo Jump series, which is like, just has them with giant heads. But in any case, that's Saikyo Jump for this month. That's Chapter 3 of Digimon Dreamers. If I missed out on anything, let me know in the comments and I'll answer it. And let me know what you think about Digimon Dreamers so far. I'm super, super fond of it. I'm really loving it so far. I wish that there was more every month, because look, this is so big. I'm buying this huge book just for like this many pages. In any case, let me know what you thought about that chapter, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!